What's going on, DC fans? Welcome to another edition of DCEU News. Right off the bat, I want to talk about the whole situation with Marc Maron. He was on the Conan O'Brien show the other night. Conan got to asking him about, have you seen Avengers Endgame? He's like, because the whole world has seen the movie 7 times already because of how much money it's made, right? Mark simply says, no, I haven't seen it. And then Conan's like, what? Why not? Why not? So he starts kind of going off on a tangent a little bit about he said he's saying that he's not a 7-year-old kid. He's a mature adult who doesn't need to watch these movies. And at first it kind of sounds like he's talking about all superhero films, but I think it's more aimed to the way Marvel does their movies and handles their characters. Because later on after the show, he went out and called out the Marvel fans, talking about how they're so religious with their beliefs and they believe everyone has to think the way that they think. Mark is in the Joker movie, so I mean, although it's not really, it's not a superhero movie. It's based on a villain, and I don't believe there's any superheroes in it. And besides, Batman doesn't really have any powers. But that's besides the point. So there's something I want to take away from what Marc Maron said, is that that is very true, that we can't listen, we like what we like, other people like what they like. We can have disagreements all we want, and it can get really political too, especially politics these days. It's really crazy. And the whole Marvel versus DC thing. I've been there, I've argued with people before, but there's no sense in doing that. Everyone's different, everyone has their opinions. It just gets us nowhere. And I like what Marc Maron was saying about that. How, you fans believe that everyone has to like these Marvel movies. And they don't have to. They simply do not have to. And I agree. I'm not really a big fan of a lot of Marvel movies. There are some that I am. But that's why I do this DC News, because I'm a fan of DC. I'm a fan of the comics. I'm a fan of the characters. I'm a fan of the movies. That's my thing. That's what I enjoy. So I really did respect what he had to say about that. How, we all are entitled to our own opinions. We don't have to believe what you believe. And you don't have to believe what we believe. And that's something that people need to understand. With the negative comments on YouTube videos and Facebook, everything. Just why? Why are you even trying to persuade someone? Why are you even fighting with them? Because everyone's different. Film is subjective. It's that simple. Film is subjective. Everyone's opinions are different. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Last thing I want to talk about today, since there really hasn't been any news for the last couple of days. There was a whole bunch a couple of days ago, and now there's pretty much the whole Marc Maron thing. But there also is Fabian Wagner continues to put out behind-the-scene footage or behind-the-scene photos of the Justice League. I guess his whole NDA ran out a couple months ago, and now he can just post whatever he wants about the movie. And he's posting, an image, I feel like every 1 or 2 weeks now. More recent is just a behind-the-scenes image of when the Flash was trying to get into the ship, and they were going inside. They were taking Superman's body inside the ship so they could revive him with the mother box. And all it is just, you see a green screen in the back, and you see the truck, and you see the road. Interesting that, I guess a lot of the green screen shots in the whole New York, or Metropolis, if you want to call it that, in Justice League, I think a lot of that was green screen because of that area where the ship was, and the monument, Superman's monument and all that. They filmed a lot in that area. Obviously, that's not real. So I guess that's why that's green screen, because for a second I was like, why was that green screen a truck, driving from New York City into the Kryptonian ship? So yeah, that makes sense now. So yeah, Fabian Wagner, he just put out another behind the scenes photo, and again, more and more stuff comes out about the Justice League Snyder Cut. It's just every week there's something that comes out. Again, we're getting this movie. It's happening. Don't worry. It's going to be epic. Trust me. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, and please subscribe, because that helps me, and in return, I can help you. And as always, guys, like I'm going to keep on saying, is that I'm uploading every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. So if you like the content, so please subscribe and join me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And as always, thank you for watching.